We in business going. Yeah. That was my theory. The change stream key. I figured that was it. Yes, well, thanks to the recommendation. It proved to be the right one. Oh, God, do it.
I realized I used to shrink as well.
Yeah. Apparently. Alright, so nobody watching yet, thankfully. Yeah, go on. Alright, so I want to actually monitor that on this side here. Where's my mouse?
I guess you didn't go to the budget.
No.
So you plan to do it.
Okay, hold on. Sorry.
I'm just not the hero type, clearly.
Hey, you're on your live there. Yeah. After all, yeah, I can't watch Game of Thrones and go and sleep.
Just unstudy off.
Is anybody on it?
I see it, it says 6 people on it. Let me plug in my thing so I can talk to the people them. What you do?
I'm gonna promote you in my theory group chat.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah.
Well, what is the name of your account?
Like income statements.
Sorry, what?
What's the name of your account?
A different approach to Asian Limited.
Because you have
What's that, sorry?
a formula for income statements.
Formula.
Well, what is the formula?
Formats.
Oh, yeah, formats.
1 second, eh?
Just to reply. To take a break.
Hey guys, we're gonna start shortly. I just need to set up some stuff here. Paper structure. We gosh, I had to get back to it. We gosh, we got some things to do. Alright, I want to gosh, I had to get back to it. Gosh, we got some things to do. You done. Let me chat here. I don't want to chat from your channel. Your channel.
I love the show.
I'm not live. Yeah, I know I live streaming. You guys in live hearing me? I'm taking it. Yeah, Chelsea, we've seen you on your live. Megan now asked if you don't have work to be doing. Well, I guess she joining us to do work online. You know. Hey guys, so Tyrese, we're gonna be starting in about 5-10 minutes. I had some technical difficulties, so we're gonna actually be doing the budgets and the cash projections, right? So just give me a few minutes. You can get something to eat in the meantime. All right. Okay. All right. I think I'm up and running on this side here. Yeah, guys. So, evening to everybody. All right. Hello, can you, Mr. Caesar? Good evening to you too, sir. Thanks for joining us. Alright guys, we'll do the budgets first and then we'll switch to cash projections. And while that's happening, I'll probably put some multiple choice to print for you all to go home with. Alright, if you all are going to be doing that, I do suggest you guys get some sleep tonight.
Of course, after my son, 3 more hours of studying.
The man said 3 more hours, yes, alright. Go strong, buddy.
I'm gonna do a control account.
Control accounts, alright.
Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna review every topic. You're lying. I'm just gonna review.
Alright, do you think? Is there an account for budgeting? I don't think there's an account per se. There's a format that you can use for budgeting. Oh, thanks. Yeah. Chelsea, Laurel, you want to know why you're not here? The boss reach. Hello, Nicholas. How you doing? Oh, good. I said I really get quiet, boy. I wasn't buffing anybody, you know. So they can relax in the meantime, you know. I have to staple up some stuff. Sorry about the delay, guys. Hopefully, going forward, I have all these technical difficulties under control. What's that?
Some sure.
Have you seen your friends from college?
I heard about it. That's with Keegan Michael
Yeah.
Peel, right?
Yeah.
Keegan Michael. Hold on, it's Jordan Peel. So Keegan.
Keegan Michael Key.
Right, Keegan Michael Key. Of course, his staples run out while I'm running late. Oh, Brianna, just open for Jonathan, please. Estimated useful life is the number of years for which we expect the asset to be of use. Hey, John, how you doing? How you doing? You and Gio went to the same place before. I thought you can come from eating out or something. I don't know. Lunch? Around later? Yeah, that's right. Now I have to run away from my family lunch too. Yeah, that's one of the disadvantages of having to here before you, Nicholas. But you didn't say anything, Blossom. You should have said something. Hey guys. Yeah, right. Yeah. I guess. Ooh, I have more stuff across there to staple. Alright, now, well, I'll staple this, and while you guys work in this one, I will staple the rest of that stuff. Alright. So if anybody is curious, I uploaded a video just now actually on provision for bad debts. So if you guys want to revise that, let's take a check that there. Alright, cool. Boy, we had some technical difficulties just now, so I couldn't get the depreciation one, boy. Hard luck for that one. Yeah, everybody on the live too, sorry about that, guys. It was my first time going live for a second time, so I didn't realize I had to do a reset. Yeah, boy. Yeah, Blossom. I was having some issues. Yeah, well, okay, we made a recommendation.
I was just coming to message.
Like you and Blossom in the same country, y'all go from St. Lucia? Big up Zelia for me. Kiyomi Thomas. Zelia is the girl in the blue and black here. Blossom, I'm from Trinidad. Alright, cool, cool. Yeah, I guess they met in the chat. Alright guys, I'm gonna just finish for this batch here and we're gonna start because it's almost 6:40. This is gonna take about 40 minutes. And then the cash projection might take the next 40 minutes. So that's 80. That's all 120 already. plus the 10 that gone, that's all 130. And the last half hour, well, I have a little tradition as do. But just give me a sec, right?
Amy, I would love to see a picture.
Alright. Okay, guys. So I have one extra in case anybody else show up.
Sorry.
Yeah, we were going to do that, but I asked if anybody wanted to do for revision of budgets and cash projections in case we have more. And everybody said yes. Well, we just want to review it because I mean we did it once, so you don't want to assume you remember something from 4 weeks ago. You want to make sure you revise it. Alright guys, okay, let me see if I can beat the 6:40 time to start. Alright, you guys in live hearing me, right? I just want to make sure, I don't want you guys to miss anything. Alright, close this off. Go down. We did some depreciation earlier. Alright, try that. Cool. That's me again. Okay, no problem. Alright, cool. Where was I? Budgets. Alright, so what I'm gonna do. Word. Questions. Alright guys, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna take an abbreviated walk through the budgeting handout and the loud and clear, thank you very much. Hi Genevieve. Samir Mohammed, is this section 11? Yes, this is accounting for the entrepreneur, Samir. So this is section, right? So, purpose of the handout to give students practice and preparation of sales and production budgets for a 3-month period in accordance with section 11. Alright, specific objective 8 of the CSEC principles of account syllabus, blah blah blah. Yeah, we ready for this? Right, are they ready? Right. Ready to go here. We're gonna make them jump, we're gonna make anyhow. Sorry, wrong song. Right, there we go. So we're not gonna worry too much with the theory. Y'all who are on the live, what you could do when you watch it back, you could pause it and take a read through everything here. Alright, but more or less a budget is a plan. Right, and what we're going to be doing, we have different incarnations of this budget. The first thing we have is the sales budget. All right, sorry, let me just get my my navigation pane going because I feel I'm going to jump around here quite a bit. Actually, I think that might obscure the view for those on the live, so let me just zoom in from here. All right, so a sales budget, right? So we're doing some easy stuff first, right? So sales budget. Hold on, wait. The first bit is example 6 I gave you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, I do that one, boy. Guess I bypass everything. Okay, sorry. I have to scroll down. Oh, I know what I did. Sorry, guys. Those on the live, just bear with me. I have to find the correct starting point that I have in the handout here in class. All right. Right. So we're on. Well, for you guys, this is the first page on the inside. Right. So example 6: price and volume increase. So a sales budget is simply something that shows us how many units we're going to sell, the price at which we're going to sell it, and the value of sales. Right? Can I go over journal after these topics? I'll have to let you know about that one. I might not be able to. All right. So House Hoon, right? Sold 40,000 units, 10% respected. So after March, for the next 3 months, April, May, June. So we're doing a sales budget for April, May, and June. The unit selling price is expected to increase by 20%. And then 25% thereafter, and thereafter expected to remain constant. So the sales budget. Okay, so check it. All right. So a sales budget is simply expected sales multiplied by the selling price per unit, giving us expected sales in dollars. All right. So in March we sold 40,000 units at $20. Sales volume, which is the quantity, is expected to grow by 25%. 25% of 40,000 is 10,000. And then you add it onto the 40, right? So 40 plus 10 will give us 50. Now, the selling price was $20. It's expected to grow by 25%. 25% of 20 is a quarter of 20, which is how much? 5? No, sorry, my bad. The selling price is expected by 20%. My bad. 20% of 20 is what? As 1/5 of 20, 20 divided by 4. 20 and 4 is $24. Right? So essentially you're multiplying, you're increasing this by 20%. And then all we have to do is multiply the 50,000 by the 24. 50,000 by 24 is 1.2. And so we continue. The next month, the sales volume is expected to grow by 20%. 20% of 50,000 is 10,000. 10,000 plus 50 is 60. And if you want, we could do June one time. The next month is 10%, so it's 10% of 60, which is 6,000. 60 plus 6 is 66. The price, now, that was expected to grow by 20%, 25%, and to remain constant. So we got the 20% increase was $24. $24. 25% of 24 is 6. 24 and 6 is 30. And it's expected to remain constant thereafter. Alright, so we have 30 in 2 months. And all we have to do is multiply going down. Alright? Yeah, it increased by 25%, that's correct. Yeah. 40,000 increased by 25% goes to 50. Right? The price increased by 20%. Right? And that gives us 24. Okay, so all we have to do in question 6 part A. So I give you guys 3 to do, 6A, 6B, and 6C. Right, I'm just gonna zoom out a little bit. Alright, so for those in the live, hopefully you have some pen and paper, you can take a try at this. Alright. So I'll leave this up on the board. Alright, for those in the live, so you can take a look at the example. Alright, you can screenshot it, save it for later if anything. Alright, if you have any questions, you can ask them. Now I'll be filling it in shortly. Alright. Yeah, guys, so we're supposed to be correcting probably 6A and 6B. Alright, and then we're going to turn one time and do production budget. Alright, while that's going on, let me just grab the rest of the. No, I already grabbed that, didn't I? Sorry? Somebody honked a car. Hold on a second. I'm seeing. There's a car outside. Oh, I know who it is. Hold on. Make it easier. I just have to copy this video and I'll bring it to you, right? Can you just give me a minute? Right? I'm not sure for 16 to print and it's 14 all in here, so I don't
Thank you. Nah, I'm I swear.
Sorry, in March we had
I swear.
right? And then for the next 3 months, sales gonna grow like 25%. So yeah, multiply this by this. So one, so if it's growing by 25%, it's gonna be 125% of the sale. So you're multiplying 40% by 1.25 to get that. Oh, you get 30%. That's a quarter, right? What's a quarter of what? Right, so 40 plus that is. Then it went up by 20%, then it was a fifth. That's 50 divided by 50 by 5, 10. So 50 plus 10. 60, and then it went up by 10%. 10% is 60, is just 6. And 60 and 6 is 66. Right, so you have that. Then the price is going to increase by 20%, 25% is the cost. 20% is a fifth, was 20 divided by 5. 4. 20 plus 4 therefore is 24. And it's going to go by 25%. 25% is a quarter. 24 divided by 4 is. And 24 plus 6 is. And then it's still constant at 2. And here's 1 going down. And here's 2. And this is.
Oh, okay.
Samir, yes. I'm here because I got accounts tomorrow. I think everybody has accounts tomorrow, Chris. After accounts we have, yeah. I have a double amount. I'm kicking out on my phone calls. Yeah, tomorrow and Tuesday. Oh, thanks.
Same time tomorrow.
4 to 6, half 6 to half 8. No, regular time, because I mean, of course, they can't come during the exam. I would not really want that to happen.
Wait, how long is paper 1?
Paper 1 multiple choice or 1.5. The paper 2 is 3 hours. Alright, for those on the live, right, I'm gonna work the solution for just now. Alright, Mumbo clock late. That's alright, Josh. I'm not gonna go through a solution here, right? So don't beat up. Alright. Alright, so the first thing to do is the head up. So it's just now. Alright. This is the sales budget for the 3 months ended March 31, 17. Sorry, 18, right? I forgot the 1, my bad. Okay, so that would be Jan, Feb, March. Oh yeah, don't forget there's a total column as well. There could be. This one is optional. Okay, so what we do is we multiply the sales volume, which is the units, right? Oops, multiply by the selling price per unit to get the sales revenues, which is in dollars. Okay. All right. Okay, so check it. So what is it? Just now, Anna sold 20,000 units in December 2017. She expects sales volume to increase by 25%, 20%, and 30% respectively in the next 3 months. Let's deal with that first, shall we? So 20,000 increased by 25%. 25% is a quarter. A quarter of 20 is 5. 20 plus 5 will give us 25,000. So paper 1 after. I don't know if you'll have time for that, buddy. I'll see what I can do. Never did this topic before, so I don't know what to do. Alright, Josh. All we're doing is with a budget is simply a plan of what's going to happen in the future. This sales budget is simply going to show us how much we sell in, multiplied by the price, giving us how much we earn in. Right? Fisher will let you know. Plus 5, 4. Right. Remember we started off with 20, right, Nick? and it's increasing by 25%. So December was 20,000. It's going to go up by 25% for January. So you find 25% of this, which is 5,000, and you add it to the 20, and that gives you the 25. Right? Similarly, for February, it's going to increase by 20%. 20% of 25, well, 20% is a fifth. A fifth of 25 is 5, and you're adding that to this to show the increase. Remember, if it's growing, it's increasing, right? So they're simply giving you percentages to find out the amount by which it is increasing. All right, well, I'm glad you catch it. And then in March now, from Feb to March, it's going to increase by 30%. 30% of 30,000 is 9,000. So you have to add 9,000 to that. You have to name it as sales volume and sales revenue. Expected sales is fine. Expected sales, as a matter of fact, I should probably put that. Right? Expected sales volume. There's no one right way to do these things, no one right heading. Budgets are not governed by any accounting standards, right? There are easy ways to do it and more difficult ways to do it. Isn't it? Isn't 30% of 39,000? Yeah, now the selling price started off with $16 per unit in December, but it's expected to increase by 50% in January. So 50% of 16 is 8, and 8 plus 16 is 24. It's then expected to increase by 25% in February. 25% is a quarter. A quarter of 24 is 6. 24 and 6 is 30. And then expect to remain at that level for the next 3 months. So in March it will be 30 as well. So now it's just the multiply. 25 by 24, I think it's 600. So I have 600,000 there. 30 by 30 is 900,000. This is in the syllabus, right? Yes, Josh, it's in section 11. It's a new addition to the syllabus. It has not ever come before. There are no past paper questions on it. All right, 39 by 3, that's 900 plus that, which is what? 1,117. Crap. What's that? 1.2. 1.2 minus that is 117, right? Right. Hey, if you could double check my arithmetic, I'd appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Right? Thank you very much. 55 and 39 is 94. And the total here, that's 1.5, so that's 2.67. 267, 8, 3. Right? It could be expected sales, it could be sales volume in units. Expected sales, let's do that. That's fine. Just to kind of keep it in line with what we had from before. Alright, so what I want to do. Alright. If anybody live have any questions on the stuff on the board, they could let me know.
So if you do the exam tomorrow, by Tuesday, you'll have the paper?
Back before they started making the papers where you could write on them, I would have it the same afternoon. Now because they made it where you could write on it, usually the invigilators are a bit more vigilant and pick up everything. And they were told that they're not supposed to let teachers take papers and copy them for their own records now.
So you take a while.
Yeah, usually by the end of the week I would have it. If I was working in a school, I might be able to kind of wiggle one, but.
And so when you get, you got to go through sources.
When I get, I'm going to do solutions and put them on Facebook. Yeah. Alright, okay, alright, so here we're going to do. I'm going to do the next example, right, because it's just the same thing with different figures. Alright, so let's go on to 6B. Alright, so wait on me. So 50,000 units in December. Alright, I only got the first part. Alright, so watch me on this one, right? And then you can always watch it over and go back and check it again, right? Okay, so 50,000 units or so. She expects sales volume to increase by 20%, 20%, and then 25% for the next 3 months. Alright, okay, so what we have to do is a sales budget. I'm just going to put my stuff in blue so it stands out. All right. So this is wait on me. I remember looking at him about saying other something, right? So sales budget for the 3 months. What is it? Jan to March 2017. All right. So we're gonna have Jan, Feb, March, and then a total. Okay, so we have expected sales in units. Is this in the syllabus? Yes, it's in the syllabus, section 11.
You follow incomplete records, is that right?
Correct. No incomplete records.
No incomplete records, no subscription.
It's not, yeah, they said the only thing you'll have to know bookkeeping wise with respect to non-profit organizations is receipts and payments account.
Is there many videos in there on that?
Yeah, I have a video. I think the second or third video I have up is receipts and payments. Sorry? What? Non-profit organizations or non-trading organizations, the only thing you'll have to know is the receipts and payments account. Alright, expected sales revenue. Alright, okay, alright, so awesome. Sir, can you please zoom up the questions and go? Okay, alright, so let me zoom in a bit more. Alright, hope that helps. Okay, so let's go. So wait on me sold 50,000 units in December. She expects sales volume to increase by 20%, 20%, and 25%. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to figure out the expected sales, the volume. So 50,000 in December. Now remember, what we're doing is a budget for Jan, Feb, and March. So we need to know what's the sales for Jan, Feb, and March. So they told us after December, where we sold 50,000, sales is going to increase by 20%, sorry, right, for the next month. So we simply have to find 20% of this and add it to it. Right? You all can see a little better now, just let me know. I might be able to zoom in a bit more. Anyhow, 20% is 1/5. So we find 1/5 of this and add it back to itself. 1/5 of 50 is 10, 50 and 10 is 60,000. Alright, now the next growth rate for January to February is 20% again. So we find 20% of this and add it to itself. 20% of 60,000 is 12,000. Josh Walker, all good. Yeah, thanks, Josh. So sorry, 20% of 60 is 12,000. So you're adding that to 60,000. 60,000 and 12,000 is 72,000. That's February. Now what about March? What's the growth rate from February to March? 25%. 25% is a quarter. A quarter of 72 is 18. 72 and 18 is 90,000. 72 and 18? Well, let's check it again. 25%, right? 25% of 72, that's 18. And 72 and 18 is 90. 72 and 8 is 80. But 18 is 10 more than that. Alright? Selling price. Selling price was 20 in December, but it's expected to increase by 25% in January. Okay, 25% is a quarter. A quarter of 20 is 5. 20 plus 5 is 25. It's also expected to increase in February by 20%. 20% of 25, so 20% is a fifth. A fifth of 25 is 5. 25 and 5 is 30. And then remain at that level for the next 3 months. Okay, so the sales figures. Can you explain how you found expected sales? Okay, expected for Jan. So in December we sold 50, and that's how many units. The sales volume is the units, and it's expected to increase by 20% in the next month. So the month after December is January. 20% of 50,000 is 10,000. 50,000 plus 10,000 is 60. Brandon Fisher, manufacturing. Brandon boy, I did manufacturing already. I'm real sorry. I'll see what I could do about something online after, but after this class, Game of Thrones is at 9, so yeah, hard luck. But check out the YouTube channel. I know I saw like and subscribe. Well, I can't ask me to like and subscribe if I'm not doing what they asked me to do, you know. But I did see I saw another YouTube channel with a manufacturing account video. I think it was Holy Trinity High School or something. You could take a look for that one. Alright. Okay, 60 by 25 is 1.5, right? 60 is 150. So it's 1.5 million, right? Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Alright, cool. 720 by 3. That's 2.16. And this is 2.7 here. 60 and 90, 150, so that's 222. Alright, and I think manufacturing and partners are easiest. Well, everything easy if you know how to do it, eh? Manufacturing, not making sense. Oh, sorry, I didn't know, I never watched it. Alright, 1.5, and that is 4.2, so that's 6.36.
Yes, no, so again, yeah.
Alright, cool. You haven't had a teacher for a couple of months. Wow, that's serious, boy. Was it about after you all came back out, or before mock you had no teacher running? That's serious, boy. So how's 60,000? There's 60,000 here? Alright, once again, that's January sales. January sales, you have to take December, and it was expected to increase by 20%. So you have to find 20% of 50,000, which is 10,000, and add it on to 50,000. If it's going to increase, it means it's going to get bigger. So the 50,000 in December, how did you get the selling price? All right, so I'm taking the selling price. So the selling price was $20 per unit, and that increased by 25%, and then 20%. All right. If they taught us that, I don't know. I gotta ask the colors. All right, guys. Okay, everybody who here okay with these figures on the board?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. All right, guys. I have to go on to the next question. So what you all could do is you all could rewatch it and listen to the explanation again. But once again, to get these figures here, you started with the 50,000 and you increase it by 20% at first to get 60, and then you increase that 60 by 20% again to get 72. And then you increase that 72 by 25%. Credit note and debit note. A credit note is sent when someone returns goods to you, and a debit note is sent when you return goods to someone. So a credit note usually accompanies a return inwards. Sorry, it's sent when you have a returns in, and a debit note is sent when you do a returns out. All right. Pass mark for a grade 1, it's not a fixed mark, they grade on a curve. It's graded on a curve. No cash flow, but we didn't do budgets. Alright, scrolling on again. Alright, let's try this one again. So let's go. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, let's alright, so that, pull that. Let's zoom in a little bit again. Alright, so let's go. Sales budget for the 3 months Jan to March 2019. This other one. Brit, okay, Brit, I'm going to repeat in a second example, this third example here. Alright, so just bear with me. Jan, Feb, March, total. Alright, so we have expected sales in units, all right, multiplied by selling price, and that's going to give us sales revenue in dollars. Okay, next. Okay, so let's go. Sorry, sold 80,000 in December. She expects sales volume, the number of units, to increase by 25%, 20%, and 25% respectively in the next 3 months. So let's work those out first. So if you start at 80,000 and you increase by 25%, right? That's December to January. 25% is a quarter. A quarter of 80 is 20, and 80 plus 20 is 100. All right. Correct, 100. Now in February it's going to go up by 20%. So this 100 has to increase by 20% to go to February. 20% of 100 is 20, and you add that back to the 100 to get 120. From February to March it's going to increase by 25% again. So it's 25% of the 120, right? 25% is a quarter. A quarter of 120 is 30. You add that to the 120, which gives us 150,000. All right, so I hope that clears up stuff for Brit. All right, we're going again, Brit. Right now, the selling price was $12 in December, but it's expected to increase by 25% in January. So let's do that. So 25% of 12. 25% is a quarter. Quarter of 12 is 3. 12 plus 3 is 15. Now it's 20% increase in February. So you have to increase this by 20%. 20% is a fifth. Still blurry, boy. See if you could change your settings there, Crystal. See if you could change the what do you call it? The height, the HD, what is that? Resolution? Yeah, see if you could go in the settings and change the resolution. It might be on auto. See if you could get a higher resolution. Yeah, because I'm watching it on my laptop here and it's actually pretty clear. I'm surprised I could actually make all these stuff from this. Remember on it? And they're looking clear. This stuff here? Yeah? What's that, sorry? Oh, hold on to it now. Hold on to it for a bit. We'll deal with that after. Just relax. We'll deal with that after. Right, so sorry. Yeah, what? Looking clear? Oh, thanks, yeah. Yeah, Crystal. So maybe your why have I getting with Wi-Fi? Maybe your Wi-Fi giving trouble. I'm not real sorry. Alright. We live on YouTube. Yeah, sorry, I know I sound like a crazy person mumbling to my damn self. Right, 25%. 20% is a fifth. A fifth of 15 is 3. 15 plus 3 is 18. And then remain at that level. Right. Remain at that level, 18. Alright, I have exam later. Later tonight? Alright, 100 by 15 is 1.5 million. 12 by 18, what is that? 18 by 1, 80 and 96. 2.76. Am I going to confirm that? 2.76? 18, 180. 216? Alright, yeah. And 150. There's 2.4 on this side here? 2.7. I didn't even try. Yeah, sorry, my brain a bit fatigued. Show the entire question. This is the entire question. That's it. That's it, Brit. That's it. It's from here. Right? That's the question. And this is solution here. Alright. Total 220 and 150 is 370. You don't have to add up the prices. That makes no sense. That's 4.2. Is the same 4.2? Yeah. 6.36. Right. I guess. Yeah, well, I guess.
That's crazy.
That's just different starting figure, different percent. Cash budget coming up in about half an hour, Tishana. Alright, so I have that prep for you already. Alright. Okay, guys. But we have real player. How many did we do? Alright guys, so for those on the live are scrolling down and I'll pause on some stuff. I suggest you screenshot it if you're watching on your phone, or you put a marker any time, any comments or something to come back to it later, right? So I'm moving from this. So Brit, I hope you're following me now, Brit, right? When the live ending about 8:30, 8:45. Alright. Alright, so for those on the live, you might want to take a screenshot of this if you're on your phone, or if you have your phone there, take a picture. What year pass? It's not a pass partially. This is, yeah.
Speak to him real quick.
Hello, good night. Hi, Jonathan, ask me to speak to you. Subscriptions is no longer on the syllabus. If you look at the new syllabus, the 2019, the only aspect of non-profits that is specific that you guys have to know bookkeeping wise is receipts and payments account. To be honest, I am very skeptical about whether or not subscriptions is not there anymore, but it's not explicit. And like I said, I was surprised I took it off. But yes, if you look on the syllabus, if you have the PDF and you do a search for subscriptions, it's not there. Yeah, man, no problem. Oh. Income statement. No, subscriptions account, no. Oh no, this is right. So the point of this was to show you guys that there's a similarity between the cost of goods sold and the production budget. All that we're doing, we're trying to figure out how much to purchase. So like here we have the purchases and we're trying to find the cost of goods sold or the value, right? So basically what we're doing to do a production budget, you have to kind of go backwards. So you're starting with the goods sold. So I label it 1, 2, 3, 4 and it was 4, 3, 1, 2. Alright. So it's goods sold plus the closing stock, giving you goods available, right? So that's like if you literally went backwards. If you added these two items, you get cost of goods available, right? And then you minus your opening stock in this side to get the purchases, right? So this is the basic premise behind the production budget. Right, I'm scrolling down. This is the first example. I'm gonna have to zoom out a little bit for the whole thing to fit, because I know you guys want the question, right? All that's on top here is example 7, so don't worry with that item, right? So once again, take a screenshot of this, take a picture of this or something, right? So she forecasts that she will sell 8,000 in the first half of 2018. Opening stock is 2,000, right? So she's gonna sell 8,000. Her opening stock is 2. And she wants to maintain a level of closing stock equal to 20% of the following month's sales. So that's where it gets tricky. So first things first, she's going to sell 8,000 per month. So Jan, Feb, March, she's selling 8,000. Right? So that one is easy. Okay? Income statement for a company. I'll see what I can do after, and I can't promise anything. Alright? For opening stock, right? Now, we have to add closing stock. And they tell us closing stock is equal to 20% of the following month's sales. So in any given month, you have to find 20% of the following month's sales, and that's going to give closing stock in that month. So for example, January's closing stock is 20% of February sales. February's closing stock is 20% of March's sales. March's closing stock is 20% of April sales. Now I don't have April sales there, but April sales, remember that she said they'll sell 8,000 per month for the first half of 2017. So that's January all the way to June. So we very much know that the sales in April is 20%, 8,000. And 20% of that is 1,600. So it's just 8,000 plus the 1,600, giving us the 96. And the opening stock is 2,000. So that's brought down here, and you're subtracting that. So 9,600 minus the 2 is the 7,006. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know. Alright. Now, the closing stock from one month is the opening stock for the following month. Right? So notice this 1,600 comes down here. Same thing, 1,600 in February. The closing stock for February is March's opening stock. Alright, so I hope you guys took a screenshot. But once again, you can mark the time in the live. That time is okay. I don't have a time here apparently. Sorry about that. But I would say, what time we started this? About 6:30. That's 45 minutes. Alright, so closing stock for any given month. As earlier, hear me saying my brain. Alright, so we're gonna go through our question here. So where you want to go? Right, wants to sell 10,000 units. Sorry, no, that's not the question. We're going again. We're going to go again for our next example one time. Right, Terry on. Alright, so those on the live, I'll give you a minute. Screenshot that, take a picture of that. Blossom, thanks for the timestamp. Yeah. Yeah, no problem. My brain hurting by yeah boy. Closing stock for 1 month is opening stock for another. That's correct. Right? If something is the closing stock at the end of January, it becomes the so these names. I might remember them. Yeah, Josh, that's what I try to do to get people that are a little interested in the work. I put names, right? Alright, hi Renessa, how you doing? Is Renessa or Renisa? I'm not sure. Forgive my butchering of your name. Alright. Thanks for joining. Alright. Anybody here have any questions on the board?
So that whole thing,
I
still remember.
Alright, cool. So what I'm gonna do, let me do one of the questions as an example, right?
Yes.
Alright. So remember the premise behind what we're doing here is that they're giving us growth rates. Things don't always stay the same, they have to increase or decrease. So going on an optimistic note, we are assuming growth rates going forward, right? So alright, let me go through the example, right? Not Isa, Renessa. Okay, thank you very much for the for the clarification. Right. So Terry Yon will sell 10,000 units in April 2013 and plans to increase sales volume. It's cold? Alright, sorry. Yeah, it's on 24. Let's try 26 then to make sure they are freezing. Alright. Yeah, sorry, I'm back there with you. Gio. Right, so she plans to increase sales by 10% per month, right? Right, so let's talk about that first. Let's get the easy stuff out of the way, right? So if you start off with 10,000 and you increase by 10%, right? You gotta add 10% to 10,000. 10% of 10,000 is 1,000.
Yes, sir.
10 plus 1 is 11. So we have 11 there, right? Now, you increase them by 10% again. 10% of 11,000 is 1,100. So you're adding 1,100 to 11,000. So that's 12,001. We okay there?
Yes, sir.
Alright, cool. And if we had a fourth month, what you would do? Find 10% of this and add it to 12,1. Right? 10% of
So
that.
already there is them arrows going.
Alright, so the arrows showing the increase of the sales figure.
No, that's
Yeah.
underneath that how the arrows
Going down, right. So let me explain that one, right? So the opening stock was 2,000 and she plans to maintain a closing stock at 20% of the following month sales. Let me repeat that. She plans to maintain a closing stock of 20%.
I understand.
Alright, cool. So check it. So for April, the closing stock is 20% of May sales. So 20% of May will be 2,200. So you bring that here. Similarly for May, May's closing stock is 20% of June sales. So you find 20% of that. Right. So to find June's closing stock, you have to find July sales. So you had to increase this by 10% first, and then find 20% of that and bring it down.
So if you put that on the test and find July.
That's fine. Most likely it'll give you enough room to do it. I just didn't have enough room to do it here. Without making stuff too cramped. Alright, cool. Right, so I hope those on the live heard that explanation too, and it suffices. Right. So yeah, and then when you have those, you add and go down. So really and truly, those were the only things you had to find out. Everything else was just added and subtracted going down. So 10,000 plus 22 is the 12,002. And we minus the opening stock which they gave us here. Right? That's the first month. So 12,002 minus 2,000 is 10,002. Now, we got these two figures here already. Added give us 1342. Right? After this now, remember the closing stock from 1 month becomes the opening stock for the following month. So you bring that down here. Boom. 13,420, subtract 2,200, 11,220. Can you understand? Alright, lovely. And then here, so we found the 12,1 and the 26,62 already. You add that, bring it down. And the closing opening stock here was the closing stock from the month before. Bring it down and subtract, and we have 12,342.
That's good.
Alright, lovely. Okay, so let me do this question here, and then we move on to the direct materials purchases budget. So everybody in lab in a serious crash course here, boy. Let me see if I can zoom in slightly more so it's visible. Right, CSEC. Oh boy, CSEC coming in. Alright, CSEC plans to sell 25.
That's what I said.
Alright, we will find out. We'll place bets. What's going on? Is what game of No? Alright. Also, you're wondering why Lorelei has murderous intent.
I'm still thinking about. Oh shoot, I ran sorry.
Why is she abusing you? What are you doing to her?
Nothing, just
She would not hit you if you were not doing something to her.
So I look like somebody to do something. Sir.
You don't want to look like somebody to do that, enough. It just happened. Anyhow, right. So CSEC plans to sell 25,000 units in April, and wants to increase sales volume by 20% per month thereafter. All right. So first things first, copy and paste because I written over all that rubbish. Let me save some time.
Yes, sir.
Nice cities in Donkey City.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I know. It's that thing Sprang used to say.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Things bad in the camp.
Wow.
Wow, indeed. All right. Okay, so CSEC plans to sell 25,000 units in April. 25,000 units in April. And she wants to increase sales volume by 20% per month. 20% of 25,000 is 1/5 of 25, which is 5. You add that to the 25 and you get 30. And then repeat. Alright? Akim Polak said it is really rubbish. Alright, Akim, you're entitled to your opinion. Alright? So we're increasing this 30 by 20% again. 20% is a fifth. A fifth of 30 is 6. And we add that to the 30. So we have 36,000. Right. Nice. Alright. Lost them again. Yeah. Right. We have to know all of them together. They want people in a coma. Yep, yeah, neck boy. Yeah, it's real piece. Add closing stock. So closing stock, she wants the plans to maintain closing stock at 10% of the following month's sales. So the closing stock in April is 10% of May's sales. 10% of 30 is 3,000. And then May's closing stock is 10% of June sales, which would be 3,600. So if you notice, it's the same percentage increase. And then June's closing stock would be 10% of July sales. So you have to increase that by 20%. That's a fifth
Chris,
Yo,
can I ask you a question?
of course.
Like,
Off topic?
yeah.
It depends on how off topic, but you gotta ask. Yeah,
Like
sure.
about POA.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, you know, in like partnerships, I think it's partnerships.
Uh-huh.
And like, there's, when you do the current account,
All right.
there's a credit balance, a debt balance, and a credit balance.
Debit balance and credit balance in current account. Okay, I'm following you.
One is it supposed to switch sides, or when it goes to the current account, or is it supposed to stay on?
Okay, so you're talking about like if they give you information in question and they say as a debit balance, credit balance. Right. So if there's any question and has the information at the start, it'll be on whatever side it says it's on. So if it's a credit balance, it'll be put on the credit side. If it's a debit balance, it'll be put on the debit side.
What if they give you one without the bracket and one with the bracket?
Right. Without the bracket is a credit balance. With the bracket is a debit balance.
Is it in my books?
Right.
I have it as the other way, but I don't know if I just did it.
I never saw it put that way, so I can't comment on it. Maybe there was some reason for it. I don't know, but I would say, yeah. Which one? Barney and Swiper, yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe it was just a mistake. Wait, a bracket means a debit balance. All right, cool. Uh-huh.
When it's bracket, it's debt balance, but like, is it like an overdraft or like a?
Sorry, hold on, 1 second. Anybody could confirm that June closing stock for me?
Hold on. Which one?
June closing stock. Yeah? All right, so just I'll get back to you. All right, so June's closing stock. Remember, to find closing stock is 10% of the following month's sales. Right, to find July sales, you have to increase this by 20%. Right? Right, yes, Aki. Right. So to find June's closing stock, that's 10% of July sales. To find July sales, you have to increase June sales by 20%. 20% of this is a fifth. 1/5 of this is 7,200. So it's 36,000 plus 7,200 is 43,200. 10% of that is 44,320. Right, and then you add going down. Hope I cleared that up for you. Right, and then the closing stock from 1 month becomes the following month's opening stock. Right, minus 36,000. All right, nice, Aki. 28 minus 5 is 23,000. 33,600 minus that is 600. 40, okay, that's 37, that is 36. What was that? 720? Yep. 34? Is it 36, right? Thank you very much.
Yeah.
All right, so this is the CSEC question. All right, so we had them speedily because we have 1, 2, 3, we have 4 more things to do. Now, we gotta cut this short. We have to do direct material purchases. And then, yeah, because we can't do all of these now. Yeah, because I want to make sure and go through the cash projections as well. So it's 7:26 now, so we will continue with this until about 7:45. Give me 1 second. I just need to get something to drink. On the live, I'm coming back just now. Oh, the cupcakes, yeah. I'll have them inside. Remind me.
Chris, I have one quick question.
Yeah, go through.
The brackets is still on the debit side.
The brackets indicate a negative balance in the respective account. So, for example, if it's a current account, the regular balance is on the credit side. So, a negative balance would be on the debit side. Right? If it's, for example, if you think about like a bank account, like the overdraft, bank is assets have debit balances. So if they give you a balance in a bracket, it indicates that it is on the opposite side. Right? So negativity is what the brackets indicate. All right, cool.
Yes, which one you said to move?
No, just keep going. Brianna, how you going there? Have any questions? Comment. It's just plenty to do. Yeah. What's the heading for? Oh, sorry. The heading for this is copy and paste. So just copy and paste and change the name. Alright, that'll be C production, right, from here in June. Alright, cool. I keep forgetting to staple these things to give to you all, and I'm running behind time. Yeah,
He has Game of Thrones at 9.
Yeah.
None of that.
I don't want 8, I think. We could go up till 8:30 and then we had to stop for sure.
6 hours.
8:30.
Well, I'm hoping to stop before because I want to get home on time to see a business. Exactly what I'm saying. So make sure they leave on time for you, please.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
I
you'll-
told them it's not on. We don't.
Is the clock at work? I'm fine with that.
I got
Otherwise, you'll be watching it here with me.
and like an hour and a half long episode.
You don't want to go ahead with your minute, right? What's he heading for this?
I'm just gonna get some.
Oh yeah. Actually, you know what? I'll get that after. Thanks for reminding me, but too much thing to do, boy. In St. Lucia, if you call a teacher by his or her first name, that's hard disrespect. Yeah, I hear you, but I am. Well, in St. Lucia, well, normally you can't call a teacher by their first name, right? But yeah, I kind of different. I don't mind people calling my first name. Oh, not that. Oh, in Barbados too. Yeah. No, I unless the person is disrespectful and a bit too familiar, I have no problem with it. In Grenada as well, yeah boy, well, I'm gonna tell you. My name is Chris. If you wanna call me sir, I have no problem with that. When I was working in Fatima in high school, they called me sir for that number of years, 4.5 years. And some of them still call me sir. Yeah. Alright, but in my private classes, my students can't call me Chris if they so desire. I was trying to say Mr. Bagarati is kind of long and unnecessary. Yeah. Alright, well, who was commenting about the names of the question? Who said they're going to remember the names rather than the work? When I bring up the cash budget, you'll see some other names you might like to. Anyhow, alright, scrolling down, let's go again. Next one is alright, those on the live, where my class is located at my home in Diego Martin. If you go on the Facebook page, you get the exact address. Right, once again, those on the live, you could screenshot this. Oh, the name again, eh? So see if I catch your name. Who was talking about the name? Is Akeem? It was you? No, somebody else, sorry.
Bye, Chris.
Alright, Meg. Good luck tomorrow. Let me know how it goes.
Wait.
What is it?
Oh, wait, you want one of these? The cash budget one?
Can you put the cupcakes down? Like, watch the cupcake? No.
Very good. It's inside. I was giving that a single sip, right?
Yeah.
There you go. Alright, good luck tomorrow.
Yep.
Maths at 4 o'clock if you want.
If you.
Alright. Yeah. I am Iron Man. Tony Stark. A man don't catch it. I'm trying. Right, so Tony Stark produces a 10,000 units of output each month for the first 6 months of 2019. Which question are we on? We are on direct material purchases budget. Right, so this budget shows the quantity and value of the units of direct materials that need to be purchased in order to meet a given production volume and maintain a certain level of closing inventory. Right, so they need to produce. Sorry, let me check something real quick. Hey, we have 36 people on live, boy. Yeah.
People rush me to stop it.
I don't think anybody did it, or very few people. Alright. What is our budget? That's what it said, right? It said production and sales budgets. And the direct materials purchases is a supporting budget. So I rather you all know how to do it. But all it is, if you look at it, it's just 2 lines on top of the exact budget we did just now. Right? Materials for production plus the closing inventory in famous order. Don't worry about it. Everybody get nervous here too. Let's do some deep breathing. Alright? Alright? If it's stressing you out, just come off, just watch and smile. Don't let it stress you out. If you're not gonna do it, don't do it. Don't worry about it. But you know what you know already. If you're gonna try it, that's alright. Bravery is not the absence of fear. It's being afraid but doing what you had to do anyway. Alright, so sorry, what was I saying? Alright, so Tony stuff. No. It's from another saying from some people. Right, 10,000 of output each month for the first 6 months. Each unit requires 5 units of direct material. So, if I had to produce 10,000 units and each unit uses 5 units of materials, you're going to need 50,000 units per month for production. Any easier way? If you scroll back up, if you go back up in your live and you look at the previous format for the budget, it's just a rearrangement of the cost of goods sold section. Oh, Brianna, just close it off, please. Thanks. Right. His opening stock is 12,000. He plans to maintain an ending inventory equal to 10% of the following month's production requirement. So closing stock is 10% of the following month's production requirements. So if he needs 50,000 each month for the first 6 months, now but Jamie, you're not too dumb for it. It's just new. Don't worry about it. Right? 10% of 50 is 5. Right? Each unit of direct material costs $10. Okay, so check it. All we're doing, we're taking the 10,000, like we said, that we need to make, multiplying it by the units we need to make them, and we're getting the number of units required for production. This is just the example. Don't e-stock. I didn't do any questions yet.
It's the example.
This example. The page says page 14, right? The questions you guys have of can you stop? Look at that, and you're a little late. I'll probably just put on. Imagine I went to school for 5 years just to learn a topic in 5 minutes. Well, that's how it goes sometimes.
Not 5 minutes.
Well, relatively speaking. Right, so you add your closing stock and you get the units available. And you had to minus your opening stock. Opening stock was 12 in January. So you're minusing that in Jan. But remember, every month, the closing stock from 1 month is the opening stock for the following month. So the closing stock for January was the opening stock for February. Closing stock for February, opening stock for March. So 55 minus 12 is 43. 55 minus 5 is 50. 55 minus 5 is 50 again. And the cost of each unit of production is $10. So to find out how much money you have to spend to buy the materials, you have to find out how much you have to buy and multiply by the price per unit. So 43 by 10 is 430. 50 by 10, 500. 50 by 10, 500 again. So like I said, this stuff in the middle here is the exact budget we just did, production budget. We just have a layer on top of it and a layer below it. The layer on top tells us it takes the units of production, the finished goods, multiplies by the quantity of materials needed per unit, and that gives us the materials required for production. And then the layer below it, you're taking the units purchased, multiplying by the price per unit, and that's how much you have to spend to buy those units. Alright, so we're going to go through an example. So what part is this from? Section 11, accounting for the entrepreneur. Alright, it's actually the second to last specific objective in that section. Alright guys, so that also like a dead end, boy. That's not my dog. So I keep quarreling like a real hard air boy. Alright, so can you stop? Okay, you know what I'm gonna do?
Stop.
Yeah, can you stop? Can you stop? Dead end. Yeah, it's like a dead end.
Why is normal?
No, but like, remember this code you formed.
No, I understand the format. You have to do it.
Yeah.
So in example, we do this or
No, they wouldn't write down. You'd have to put.
Can you stop?
What's this question though?
It depends on what aspect they bring. I can see this, like something like this might be an easy 15 marks.
whoa!
At least 10.
They can get him off, put it in the head.
Especially if it's 3 months. Yeah.
That's great.
Did you do stock valuation? Yeah, I covered that a long time ago. I'm sorry, I'm not going to be going over that tonight. I'm real sorry about that, Malik. My apologies. Right? For the 3 months. Hold on, what is that dog actually barking at? Sorry, guys, give me a minute. Just in case you have any. I'm not gonna be going very long. Let's keep it in the one. You can talk to that if you want.
Maybe go talk to you live. No, we might go there, go talk to you live. You go talk to you live.
Alright, we'll do it. Hard look. For the 3 months, Jan to March 20, what? 2018, sorry, right. Yeah. Alright, so units are about to be produced, 20,000 units per month. Alright, so 20,000, 20,000, 20,000. Dear Sharita. Brazil, you fat boy, yeah, I want the excess boy. I'll take it off. Tonight, Sarah, we're doing well, this is the budgets and cash projections.
Because what they just said.
What? Am I going fat?
What?
You said, bro. Nah, that's alright. I don't see. Yeah, I don't have too much rubbish. Alright. Each unit of output requires 2 units of direct materials. So if you're producing 20,000 per month, right, that's finished units, and they need 2 units of materials each, then they multiply by 2. 20 by 2 is 40,000. Exactly, yeah, that's correct, boss. 40,000. Alright, so 40,000 and 40,000. Alright. Scroll on. Right, add closing inventory. So, sorry, that's me. Okay, nobody in life, right? Opening stock is 10, alright. And she plans to maintain ending inventory 10% of the following month's production. So closing inventory is 10% of the following month's production. 10% of 40,000 is 4,000. And because it's the same figure every month, we know we could just put that repeatedly. And then we're just going to add 44,000. Alright, so 40 plus 44, 40 plus 4 is 44. Let's opening inventory. Opening inventory, opening stock is 10,000 units. Right, so you add a minus 10,000 units here. And remember, the closing stock from any month becomes the next month's opening stock. Alright, so 44 minus 10 is 34. That's 44 minus 4 is 40. 44 minus 4 is 40 as well. And purchase price. Each unit of direct material costs $5. 5 by 5. 34 by 5 is 170. 40 by 5 is 200. What is that? Okay, cool. And 200 again. Alright, so I'm gonna put it up there. Zoom out a little bit and you can see the full question and solution. Right, so those on the live, you can take a picture if you need to, a screenshot, whatever it is. Alright. Alright. Alright guys, I'm gonna have to bypass a couple of these questions. Sarah, you put 17. Oh, yeah. Thank you very much. 170. Good looking out. Good looking out. Yeah.
When you're live on, right? Was replay or?
Yeah, it automatic in about an hour or so or less,
Yeah.
it becomes available for viewing on YouTube. So we did 2 yesterday, and they're up. But go and sleep. Don't stay up all night studying. Right?
That's why I want to
What do you want to do?
stay up all night.
You need sleep to function in the exam, so just be careful. Because remember, tomorrow is
3 hours.
right, and then hour and a half multiple choice. And then if you come into maths in the evening, that's the next 4 hours if you're staying for both sessions. Right? And then Tuesday is English, followed by maths here again. And then you have maths the next day. Anybody have French this week? French, right? And what's
all
French?
my exams I do all night this week.
Alright, well if that working, go ahead, but let's be careful.
And now we can see.
And now working, alright, well you gotta try something different. Alright. Okay. All right. Anybody have any questions on can you stop? Okay. All right. So for those working, I'm gonna bypass. Look at that, and you're a little late, and go to example 11. Now, after that example, we're gonna switch to the cash projection. So I'm gonna have to staple that. All right. So I have it here. So how am I gonna staple this one? No. Anyhow. Yeah, it's closing already. Yeah, boy Nicholas, if you had a fruity spirit, thank you so much. You're very welcome. It's my pleasure to help. I just wish I could have helped more, to be honest. Alright? Okay.
So they did 2 lives the other day.
Yesterday.
And
2 back-to-back lives.
Serious?
Yep.
On what?
Bank Rex and what was the second name yesterday?
We did back at error.
Error correction.
So no more tonight too.
You could, yes.
So I really appreciate you.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you too, boy, Gio.
I appreciate you too, you know.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate everyone all there. I appreciate everybody here.
I'm gonna tutor kids in time for PoA.
All right, yeah, no problem. You can do that too.
Where you is it?
I could like teach form course.
Bleach, hey, Bleach, Irish. What's going on?
Serious?
Good to see you, boy. Are you named Bleach because you like the manga? Bleach, the anime? If not, don't worry about it. It's still cool. Things clean, right? Okay, so we're taking a look. Oh, by the way, this is still the direct materials purchase budget, but this is going to be a bit more complicated. All right, so this is where you have volume increases. Sorry, it's the wrong one. Sorry, I'm bypassing this one. So I hit it away with a double whammy, volume and price increases. My bad. So this is fill her up. Fill her up. Right. Sorry about that, guys. Yes. Lost some of LMA. Oh, I'm not sure what she's laughing about. Right, I'm not laughing. Cool. Fill her up will produce 25,000 units of output in Jan 2015 and plans to increase output by 5,000 units for each of the next 5 months. That didn't sound right. Fill her up. Yeah, fill her up. Like, you know, when you go in the gas station, you fill up the tank, you know, fill it up. Who came up with these names? Me. I sit down and come up with all these names. So that sounds like Geo Wong.
What's it?
Latency. Latency? I don't know. Who's that? Yeah, a man says sound like Geo Wong. I don't know.
After school, you went to it.
Latency, Geo want to know who you are.
I never said that.
That's true. You want to know what school you're going. Sorry, my bad. Alright, 25,000 units per month, right? And plans to increase by 5,000 each month. So let's start there. So the production units, where I get these names, few now I just sit down and come up with them. Trust me, I just rack my brain sometimes. And I was creating these handouts 6 o'clock in the morning over the Easter vacation, so I was real tired. What if I got a man named I am tired? I.am tired. Tired. Yeah, you all might see those names in the next handout. Alright, sorry. So, once again, sorry. 25,000 in Jan and to increase output by 5,000 per month. So, if you start at 25,000 and you increase 5, you get 30. Hey Chris, it's Brianna. Say hi to everyone from me. Hey, what's going on? We 99 boy. Alright. After that now. Oh, the Brianna Burris saying hi.
We were just FaceTiming.
Oh, you're just FaceTiming, huh?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
She told me live.
Alright, nice. What's going on? Glad to see you here. So 25,000 increased by 5 is 30. 30 plus 5 again is 35. Why are we doing that? Because they plan to increase output by 5,000 per month. 5,000 for each of the next 5 months. Alright, so tell Gio, I say he hairline pushback.
Who said that?
Whoever latency is, I don't know.
So I have to put on make housing.
No, but you asked who it is.
Yeah, we had to see man say that. Wow.
That's no way to tell me to do. Alright, sorry, my apologies.
Chris,
No,
brush out.
Chris, it's okay.
Chris, but I mean, Joe, brush out to him and no. Right now, real quick.
Alright, anyhow, right, so each unit of output requires 10 units of direct materials. So if you're producing 25,000 units, you're going to need 250,000 units of direct materials. If you're producing 30,000 by 10 is 300,000. Right? If it's producing 35,000 units, 35 by 10 is 350. Now, we have to add closing inventory. It plans to maintain an ending inventory balance equal to 20% of the following month's production requirement. So, closing inventory is 20% of the following month's production requirement. 20% of 300 is 50. For February, we need 20% of March. 20% of 350 is 70. Right? And then for March, we need 20% of April. So for April, remember you're increasing by 5,000. 35 plus 5 is 40. Oh, he's saying it's a love, bro. He's him latency fella. Right, 35 plus 5 is 40. 40 by 10 is 400. 20% of 400 is 80. Right? Then we just add going down. 25 and 50 is 300. 370 is 370. 350 and 80 is 430. Then we add a minus opening stock. So this sounds like a different language. I hear you, boy. I hear you loud and clear. Don't worry about it. You can learn anything you want to learn. Now, you started off with 50,000 opening stock in January. So you minus 50 in January. And the opening stock in 1 month, sorry, the closing stock for that month, still cold? Alright, the closing stock in January becomes the opening stock in February. And the closing stock in February becomes the opening stock in March. Right, so your minus going up. So 300 minus 50 is 250. 370 minus 50 is 320. 430 minus 70 is 360. And on top of that, each unit of direct material currently costs $5. But the price is expected to increase by $1 every month for the next 5 months. So it currently costs $5. That's down here. It has to increase by $1 every month going forward. And just multiply going down. So, yeah? Yeah, I will have to cut this short and start coverage just now because you leave at 8? Oh, good. Alright, well, I'll give you your stuff one time. This comes often. Nadino, right? Nadino, this is the first time it's on the syllabus. It has never come before. I strongly suspect they're gonna bring it, but I could be wrong. I don't make any guarantees for predictions. So them dogs wild. I don't know what's going on with them dogs, to be honest, Joshua. Something wrong with them. That dog have some issues. These are very no problems. Alright. So what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna just scroll down to the another question, so you guys could take a photo of that. 11A. Not enough money. Yeah, correct. So not enough money. Let me show you the next thing. Not enough money e-making. Right? Hope you like that name too. Who from Trinidad? I'll show you guys the solutions for those just now. Right, I won't have time to go through the solutions, but I'll put them up and you can take a picture, whatever the case is. Alright guys, I'm stapling up the cash projections. I'm gonna rest them here. Alright, those on the live, you all can copy this stuff down and take pictures. I'll put up the solution shortly as well because we have to switch to cash projection because it's 7:51. Alright. Right, and unfortunately we'll not be able to go through the solutions. We get an AdMats live too. Yeah, I can do AdMats. I love AdMats. I'd love to do pure maths as well. Screenshot, take a picture. The AdMats live, you go to multiple choice. Nadino boy, tonight I don't have time to multiple. I'm real sorry. I would like I did math at A levels, yes, but back then it wasn't KEEP. It was still A levels and GCE. It was still Cambridge exam. Yeah, so it was just math, but it was basically a continuation of AdMath. It was pure math, statistics, and mechanics. There's a lot of stuff on the pure math syllabus I have not done yet, so I bought a bunch of textbook classes. So if you look on top of Jesus there or behind Jesus, you will see a bunch of textbooks. I want to do pure and applied maths, but that will take time to prep it. And now I start this YouTube thing and Instagram thing. So what's that? Instagram account. I had the account before I had the YouTube one. Yeah, I was using that to push the AdMath stuff.
I only got an account because I have accounts for politics. I don't know if you could teach me about
What's that?
Accounting.
Well, it depends on what unit. You all might be doing unit 1 come September, that's the problem. No. I do both units. I used to have 2 classes on a Saturday, a unit 1 and unit 2. Right? Actually, the last time I did both units, Jonathan's sister was here. That's quite a while ago.
She got a distinction.
In Form 6?
No.
Right, no, Form 6. Form 6 was kind of where they, I think, yeah, and she,
Did she even do accounting?
I think she dropped out of school,
Yes, she
of
did.
Form 6 to do Herbalife.
Yeah,
I know.
stupid.
I know, right?
Wait,
So Kiyomi, yeah, I have a lot of recorded stuff for AdMats I have to put up. Them two names sound like an iconic duo. They are an iconic duo. Yes, AdMat. Yes, Sharita. I will of course let you all know on Instagram when I'm going to organize that, but it will probably be this week coming here. So look out for those things. Basically what I'll do is I'll just do like a screen, this same kind of like thing, and a screen share of my screen. As you guys probably saw yesterday, my handwriting is not the best, so it's might be a bit rough. Okay. Right. Yeah, the AdMat stuff I have to do is probably we have some trigs to finish. We probably have some differentiation. We're gonna do an AdMat. We're gonna finish up the trigs with the shapes, the radians, arc sectors. So labels are to AdMat. After we do radians, arc sectors, what we gotta do? Everything basically. Alright. Yeah, I'll let you guys know about the AdMats live. Just give us, I'll give more papers, right? So do you have a video on bank recs? Krista, we did the bank recs live yesterday, so it's up. Go and Springer like CSEC Academy live translation. There's one person. Well, yeah. Cooperatives and yeah, boy, hard boy, Akim. Yeah. What's that? Oh, yes, okay, cool.
Can I get my cupcake?
Good job. Yeah, we're getting cupcakes one time. They are two already?
Yeah, remember we did two pages full of them. We did start to introduce it and then we got another page on it. Like another booklet. We have 2 booklets on cash production.
Okay. Well, this is the same one, eh? It's just revised.
Of course, we do know about it.
Yeah. Alright. Before we forget the cupcakes. Okay.
Chris, thanks for everything.
Alright, now don't go and eat this and get sick and can't do the exam tomorrow, right? Don't blame me.
Crazy.
Alright. You don't want to carry them. I said you don't want to carry them.
Oh my god. This is the problem. One pick one. Is it? So what then is the problem?
We are different version.
The best.
Oh, thanks. You know what? Hey, Brandon. Hey there. Wanna help me?
Oh my god.
Oh, can I help you?
And look at her face.
That will probably happen tomorrow.
They'll probably have it tomorrow.
So you come to Magic again.
So if you come to Magic again. She's like,
Alright, cool.
What's up?
I'll see you when I'm going to Happy Mother's Day. Alright, get on?
yeah, what do you say?
Even if you don't want to carry them.
My sister.
Oh, okay, cool.
I would, huh?
What?
Alright.
Alright, yeah. Alright, so we have enough to didn't come today. There we go, right? Alright, cool.
So they would go to the Outflows and then travel.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Sorry, let me just check and see. Cooperatives and non-profit. Yeah, boy, Akim, I did that already. Sorry about that. True. Both open. Same. Every time since I go and go. Alright, no problem. So, how long you live for? About half an hour again, by Christoph. Handsome Night Boy, that's an interesting name. Alright guys, I'm gonna close up these files and I'm gonna open some cash projection stuff. So yeah, get ready to take your screenshots and pictures and stuff.
That's rude.
Kerwin's and all previous students here. Yeah, I very much appreciate Mr. Springer's recommendation. Sorry, my phone ringing. Hello? Yes, okay, cool. Yesterday is Saturday. Okay, cool. Alright, cool. Yeah. No, we have to put it ready.
Chris, how much do you buy these for, boy? Just this area,
More or less is near to $10 for a cupcake.
Whoa, that's crazy, sir.
Actually, it might be more because it used to be 75 for 6, which is more than 12 actually.
Oh.
Yeah. So now it's either 80 for 6 or 90 for 6. So a dozen is like 180. That's $15 for a cupcake. But it tastes good. Yeah. Those on the live, sorry, I couldn't share cupcakes with you all. Hard luck. I can't exactly attach it to that email and send it to all you. Alright, Emperor Stuart, I'm here. What's going on? 49 boy, what? Pastor. Pastor, like a preacher, like a pastor, or like pastor like macaroni? Or is it stand for something? You, Kerwin, and Jermaine Hatton live teaching. What all you doing, people doing?
Hey, that man real.
So you saving your life? Yeah. Nika? Yeah, all the live saving. All the lives will be a little after. What is this?
Good for you, though.
I don't know Renessa. I don't know. Which one are you talking about? I know it. You don't know Renessa? No? Okay, sorry.
Oh my god.
Alright guys, so we have this for half an hour again. So let's just do some cash projections. Emperor's our friend from school. Alright, cool. So your subscription account for CSEC. Nah, subscription is no longer on the syllabus, just receipts and payments. Okay guys, so cash projections. Cash projections are basically looking forward to see our sources and uses of cash. Alright, so doing, if it was two, was that? Oh, okay. Right, so projection of cash flows is a useful tool that shows the amounts and timings of future inflows and outflows of cash that allows an entity to anticipate surpluses or shortfalls in cash and to have a plan of action to cater for those situations. So I can't review the rest of everything because we don't have much time. Alright, those on the live, those on the live, you could just take a screenshot. Those of you who have a printed hard copy, read it. Right, cool. Alright, so this is just some subscription account. It's not supposed to come because it's not on the syllabus. The only aspect of non-profit bookkeeping that the syllabus specifies, and it says only, is receipts and payments accounts. Alright, I think a lot of people did not realize it was not there, or maybe CSEC sent out some circular of which I am not aware that modified the syllabus. So if that's the case, then I did not prepare my students properly, and that would be my fault. Alright. Okay, so let's take a look. So we're going to break this up into inflows and outflows, right? One piece at a time. Alright, so inflows. So blah blah blah, right, is starting a business on Jan 1st, 2018. Kiyomi. Cash projections is actually in that section 11 for the entrepreneur. The cash projections is the very next specific objective. Run from partnerships. I real sorry did that already. Alright, so let me go through the questions. So let's pick up where you can pick up. Hard luck about that way. Alright, so blah 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 is starting a business on Jan 1st, 2018. Has identified as her expected sources of cash for the first 6 months the following items: capital injections, Jan, March, and May. Cash sales receipts, 10th. Yeah. You don't have it? Oh, please hand this to Daniel. Sorry, I thought I gave you one. Sorry about that. You don't get one either? What did you? Alright, cool. Well, I guess I read it from the thing. Right? Thing real rough, yeah, boy. Rough and tough and stay pop with your afro puff. I don't know. I had a song. 10,000 in January and expected to grow by 1,000. So we have more growth going on here, but thankfully not percentages, just straight dollar figures. Debtors receipts 6,000 per month from February to June. All right, so let me just split my screen again. And that way we could try and see the instructions as well as the solutions. Right, so prepare the inflows section of a schedule of cash projections. So check it. So you head up cash projections. So Jan to June 2018. Head up your 6 months, dollars, inflows, just the inflow section. Now we have 3 sets of inflows: capital injections, cash sales receipts, debtors receipts. Before that, real quick, I could put back up the AC because again we're kind of warm.
I would love you to
Yes.
All right. Yeah, I see this one sort of disrobe and thing. It's it's Nelly.
Just 26.
Yeah, it's not responding. Sorry. Inform us if they don't give you a folio column, put it in the same column with the name. That's the best you could do, or just leave it out. Right. Right, sorry. So yeah, you only have 3 sets of inflows: capital injections, cash sales, debtors receipts. So you put a line for each one. If they ever give you more than 3 and not enough space, you can group together certain ones in another section. All right. Yes. Yeah. Sorry if I take it too long, hands on night. Sorry. You can go back to Kerwin if you want. Sorry about that. All right. Cool. So, right. So Jan 20,000. So the capital injections we just had in Jan, March, and May. 20, 15, 10. Cash sales receipts. It says 10,000 in January and expected to grow by 1,000 per month. So you start off with 10,000. 10 plus 1 is 11. 11 plus 1 is 12. Plus 1 is 13. Plus 1 is 14. Plus 1 is 15.
Yes.
Debtors receipts 6,000 from February to June. Always be careful and read carefully. Right? So debtors receipts, none in January. 6,000 from February to June. So all you have to do is just add going down. 20 and 10 is 30. 11 and 6 is 17. And so forth and sundry. Right? So that's the inflow section of the cash projections. Anybody have any questions? No? All right, cool. So, yeah.
Oh, no, man. We got to do outflows now.
Well, actually, no. I want you all to practice the question, then we'll do the outflows.
Correct.
Yeah.
So this is different, so payroll, but kind of similar.
Different, definitely. Similar, somewhat.
That's very cute.
Right? Especially if this is a 6-month thing. Usually for payroll, it's just 1 month.
And they tell you the number, and you just have to put it in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I never did payroll in school.
Never did payroll?
I kind of like winged it.
Well, if you know to do it from maths, because maths has pay as well, like tax. Yeah, maths, like in consumer arithmetic. Yeah, gross pay and net pay, deductions, tax. That like it's not ringing any bells. Okay. All right. Message me later. See if I can forget email or something. Right. I have a hammer on it. All right. Okay. So let's scroll down to the actual question, which would be GZAN.
Yes.
All right. All right. So I'll give you guys a few minutes to try GZAN. Yeah. As the next thing. This video is staying up when you finish. Yes, it is. I think it takes like an hour or so to process and be put up, especially if it was a long one. Yesterday, we did a 3-hour live and it took about an hour and a half to go up. So yeah, it will be there. Just it may not be right there right away. All right, but yeah, you can come back and check it out if you need to. All right, if you're going to do something else, no problem. That's not a problem at all. All right, you do your thing. All right, it's your exam season. You'll
How much did you do?
all right, I go into like 1 o'clock. Cool, and thanks, Mr. Springer. Thank you very much. Keep up the good work. You too. All right. Well, I had to tell you that. Now you know you're the next man know about doing plenty work. All right. So we head up GZAN. All right. After GZAN, we put yeah, you can put ages if you want. Cash projections. For Jan to June 2016. Now I'm abbreviating here because I don't have much space. Alright, someone understand cooperatives is the worst thing. Yeah, I'm not a fan of cooperatives. Kevin sent us. Alright, welcome Kevin. Good night. Kevin, sorry, my bad. Stefan Khan, hi sir. Oh, you're talking to Kerwin. Sorry about that. Sorry, they're talking to me. Right, so we have capital injections. We have cash sales receipts. And we have debtors, receipts as well. Okay, so capital injections. January 30, February 25, March 20, April 20. None in May and June. Alright, so 30,000, 25,000, 20,000, 20,000 as well, 0, 0. Gonna be a long week, yeah? Could touch on suspense. I did suspense yesterday. I have a live where we did some possible questions with errors and suspense accounts. Alright, what we doing? We're doing cash projections. God have to send his angels to take charge. Alright, Kevin. Yeah, say your prayers, nothing wrong with that. Alright, cash sales receipts 25,000 in Jan, expected to grow by 5,000 per month. So 25,000. Expected to grow by 5,000 per month. 25 plus 5 is 30. 30 plus 5 is 35. 35 plus 5 is 40. Plus 5 is 45. Plus 5 is 50. Debtors receipts 10,000 per month from February to June. 10,000. Alright, copy and paste time. All we have to do is add. That's 65. This is 65 as well. This is 70. This is 55,000 and 60,000. Angels. Breakdown of what that is. Yeah, basically what we're doing, Stefan, is cash projections is looking forward to see the sources and uses of cash, inflows and outflows. Right? I broke it down, so we're doing inflows only in this question. The next question we're going to take a look at outflows. So what you could do, you can take a screenshot if you're on your phone, or even if you're on your computer if you know how to do it. Or take your phone and take a picture. This is the question information up here, and this is the answer. So basically what they're saying is that in the first 6 months, your cash is coming from 3 sources only. Capital injections, cash sales, and debtors receipts. Capital injections is just 4 months out of the 6. Only topic we did tonight. Well, Nika, the previous live didn't go as planned. That was depreciation. And after this live, I had to close off. Cumin, class kind of noisy. I think they reached a breaking point. I think they kind of lost it. Everything alright? No, one man's in and one you say yes. I don't think she would do that. I don't know. Let's pre-exam stress, Oh, those who went there yesterday, how you all found it? How was the elephant?
That was such a stupid picture.
I'm sorry I asked. So their class is shady joke. One man accused somebody of passing some gas. So let them know CXC will fail them. Everything finishing tomorrow, fellas. Don't worry. I don't know. Alright, so, sorry, I was explaining to Stefan. Right, so Stefan, right, so you have 3 sources of inflows, injections from capital. They could bring it. I do not know what they're going to bring. This is the first testament on the syllabus, and the syllabus was out since 2017. So there was ample time for people to realize that it was there. I did not, because I thought the syllabus was the same. So I thought it was the same as up till last year was the same syllabus. But apparently.
So you never taught this?
No.
So your people last year, but it was coming.
No. This is for first examination 2019.
Oh.
Yeah.
So plans may not feel
I don't know.
Hopefully,
I'm gonna say. Joshua Walker says girls is far nastier than boys. I don't know. I have done yes, you're already guinea pig, Sharita. I have done no research into the matter, and I don't know if you have done, Joshua, but that's an interesting area of exploration. Okay, next question, one time. What was it? So 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. So page 6. This is 4, that's 5. This is page 6 now. Alright guys, so what I want to do is I want to go through the outflows. Alright, so outflows on the live. So views rising, well done. Oh, you're going to bowl them out. Thanks Jahim, I appreciate it. who actually understand the elephant. Or let's start them off on literature. Sorry, I did that, my bad. Alright, so example 2. Outflows only. So like I said, a cash projections, right, is a combination of inflows and outflows. We just did inflows, so you get a hang of that. Now we're going to introduce outflows, and the last question will be a combination of the two. So we come up with blah blah blah, right? The starting of business 1st Jan 2018 has identified her expected cash expenses for the first 6 months as follows. Cash purchases of goods 4,000 in Jan, increasing by 500 per month thereafter. Rent of premises 2,000 per month, salaries 5,000 per month. I'm not asking what elephant. But boy, if you didn't say elephant, you clearly didn't do literature. Alright, so yeah. I don't know, maybe he just trying to get a rise out of people. Or maybe he did social studies, I don't know. Alright, so this is the outflows section of the cash projection, right? So as you can see, same thing. So you head up, name, statement, period. Months, dollar signs, right? Outflows. So now, so we have 3 sets of outflows. So you head those up in this column here: cash purchases, rent, and salaries. Right? Rent and salaries are the easiest things to do, so you fill them in first. So fill in all your rent, 2,000 a month. Salaries, 5,000 a month. Right? Cash purchases now starts off at 4,000 and you add 500 per month. 4,000 plus 500, 4,500. Plus the next 500, 5,000. Plus the next 500, 5,500, and so forth and sundry. And you simply total the columns going down. So you have your total outflows. Because the next thing we're going to do after you guys do the next question is to do inflows and outflows. Do I teach POB? I don't currently. I did it for a few years actually earlier on. Our expenses debited or credited, usually debited Fiona. Alright. Foster. Alright, does anybody have any questions in the outflow section? Okay, cool. Right, so the question I want you guys to try is the very next question, which would be, well, G's-an again, boy. Yeah, guys, I created this paper when I was pretty much half asleep, so there were some errors, and I couldn't think of too many different names. So some names had to repeat.
Yes. So say try the next one, the G.
Yeah, try G's-an for sure. There's no.
That's just outflows alone.
Correct, just outflows alone. Right. There's no fixed percentage for a 1. It's graded on a curve. Right? So the percentage for a 1 varies as per the performance every year. What's that?
Good luck to everybody tomorrow.
Alright, John, I'll talk to you too. Everyone? Alright. So we're doing maths tomorrow on Tuesday.
Yeah, great. Can't do maths tomorrow. I'll do maths Tuesday.
No problem, that's fine. So this comes for CXC. It's on the syllabus, it could come. It's the first year it's on the syllabus. So I feel like my brain is alright, so head up, cash purchases, head up, rent, cooperatives. You may what I covered that already. Can I explain control accounts? Nili or Ni, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. I have a video on that on my channel already. When it's finished, go and check it out. It's one of the more recent videos. I'll try with the POB after. Not tonight though. Tonight is Game of Thrones at 9 o'clock. I may not see that. Right, so let's do the rent. 25. Yeah. Alright, good luck tomorrow. Let me know how it goes. Alright, later. The dog? Alright. Just give me 1 minute, right? Let me just copy and paste this item. And I'll see you out. On the live coming back, I'll walk on the students out.
Don't do it.
Big one thing.
Alright, I'm back. Anyone have an IT tutor? Actually, yeah, I have one who works here. Bank Rex. Gregory Lewis. I did a live on Bank Rex yesterday. It's available. Who's that? Who is it? Who's Kayla? Tam? I don't know.
Kayla Fire.
Oh, is that Brandon's sister?
Yeah.
Brandon came here. I know Kerwin, I gave him a couple of big ups on it. What's that? Kerwin Dubois, no, Kerwin Dubois. Springer.
Oh, the master?
Yeah.
So I realized you can see what?
Yeah.
So you know it.
When I was starting up the Instagram channel, I said YouTube videos coming and you'd see it. So you say you're excited to see what I have?
So I just find you're doing master.
Yeah. You might know what you're doing, for sure.
I got to know.
He gets to shout out.
Yeah. One time, yeah, I had sent him some videos to use in one of his lives he was doing. And then,
So he's man really all that.
yeah, he did almost 9 hours recently.
What is that?
Was what?
That's what? Oh.
8 hours.
Yeah,
Oh, live!
yeah, he went from 7 o'clock at night to about 4 in the morning.
I thought you said.
I hope you do one the day before CXC. And you do one the day before CXC, sir?
Most likely, he'll do one, yeah? Alright, I'll walk you out too.
Yes, man. Right.
I don't want to change.
Don't worry about it now. No worries.
You need your gal too.
Bio tutor. I think I do actually. No sleep tonight, all nighter. POA and maths. I do POA maths and hard maths. A little bite won't hurt them. Sticking by. Yeah, true. Sorry about that. Head done hurting. Yeah. All right. Okay, guys. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pull up my solutions for the next question, which is the inflows and outflows. All right. I'm gonna pull up the example. All right. So those on the live, take a screenshot or a picture of that information, and then I'm gonna go across to the worked example, right? Because I had to start wrapping up here, guys, because I have to let you guys out very soon.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah, that and I have a little tradition. I'll do it if whatever the first exam is, I have a little tradition. I'll do it that class before we leave.
Preempting, sir?
Yes.
The mother?
Yeah. Okay. First time make somebody cry apparently, so I'll try for that.
I just told her I'm gonna cry.
Check out eyes, mother.
I'm not crying.
Yeah, you are.
Not
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah, you are.
Is stock coming? Stock valuation? It could be. Don't know for sure.
I will cry if that comes.
Or stock valuation?
What's that?
Just leave it. Anyway, anything you guys see tomorrow you can't do, don't let it frustrate you. It probably have other things that you can do and get marks. Remember, like I said, you have a finite amount of willpower and of mind power, right? And of course, Nikki, yes I do. Alright, mark up on margin.
I have an important question.
Yeah.
What marks need to get in people too to get a 3C?
I don't know, it depends on where you get any SP and the multiple choice.
If I do get my SP,
Well, we find good.
Total.
What's one? I'm scrolling down, so you all can see the solution for this one. I had to zoom out because it's a long solution. Alright, so take a picture of that.
asked, I never said.
Yeah, sorry. So like I was saying, remember you guys have a finite set of resources in terms of your emotional and mental resources. So if something is frustrating you in that paper, leave it and go ahead. Do everything you could do, right? Just remember you will have some degree of effort you have to expend because it's not going to be a walk in the park, right? It's a test, it's a final test. So expect some kind of challenge, right? They do have some easy parts, they have some medium parts, and they have some hard parts. I ain't gonna lie. All right. If everything's seeming too hard, just stop, take 2 minutes, close your eyes, remind yourself that you could do it. You don't have, if you had to cry, cry. Just get it out, but get back to work. Long story short, do everything you could do, right? Answer everything, put something. If you have nothing on the paper, you can't get any marks. If you have, it's like multiple choice. If you do have no clue what the answer is in multiple choice, shade something.
Yeah, in mock, right, for subscription account,
Yeah.
I did not know anything, and I felt like crap, and I
Yeah.
didn't have marks. I got 0 marks, and I put.
Alright. This whole paper hard.
That's great.
If you have to cry, yeah, if you have to cry, cry. Part of income records. If so, you might have a point there, Fisher. But margin is actually a ratio, and so is markup.
We use it.
If I close my eyes, I must sleep. Well, sleep is essential.
That's
Eh?
something.
Alright. Okay, guys. So what we're gonna do
So I have very good.
is we're gonna do a little
So I think
exercise, yeah. Yeah.
She talks to Jesus too.
Sorry?
So I have to go to Jesus.
You want some help? Sure. Which question are you in?
I need to.
What's the name of it? Assemble? Alright, cool. No, not that. Yeah, Ariel, cry. You gotta cry, cry. Nothing wrong with that.
All these questions.
I have a whole handout with more of them. Print it off here?
That's you.
Yeah, sure, no problems. Yeah, just give me 1 second, put something to print for Zoe. Zoe, remember printing this because it's gonna print inside. Right. Yeah, Annika, there what you know? A symbol? So after the balance would start? Alright. Next part? I don't understand. When they say the next part, like what the out? February. Okay. So you want to know how I got this balance here? Okay. So in January you started off with $20,000, right? You got 15 in cash sales, so 20 and 15 added to 35. Your expenditure total 38. So if you had $35,000, you spent 38, you have a negative 3. And that the balance at the end of January becomes the balance at the start of February. You understand? Alright.
So we do 3 hours.
Yeah, yeah.
So I just start with it.
If you want to, no problem. Alright, well, before we start, hold on to it. Actually, you know what? I have it, don't worry about it. I'll just write it off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The mark comes out, write it off, no problem. It's a tax saving.
I have mine.
Yeah, lastly, I see another father like actually I myself a maths but
Personally, it's supposed to be on that story.
oh cool. Tell them thanks.
So you want to get big just like the Matsman.
The batsman?
Matsman.
Oh the matsman, yeah. Well once you put out good content and you promote it properly, yeah. Alright guys, at this point in time, let's just put on the pens and just quiet your brain. I encourage you to close your eyes as a matter of fact. Alright, so this is something I started back in 2011 as a tradition. Like I was saying, whichever class is the first class to sit an exam that I'm teaching, I just like to say a short prayer with them before, well, the night before. So whether or not you're Catholic, it doesn't matter, right? This is just from me to you. Alright, so Lord, thank you once again for life. Thank you for health. Thank you for a home. And thank you for the opportunity to do what I love, which is to teach these students. I ask you to give them a spirit of calm, a spirit of wisdom, and I ask you to help them in their exams, not just tomorrow, but for the rest of their life, right? Each and every one of them is special to me, and I've been with some of them since they were in Form 3, so it's going to be hard to say goodbye, but that's the nature of my job. And I wish them all the best, and I want to offer for them the prayer that I used to say every time I sat down to study in Form 6 and in UE and thereafter. O light of the world, infinite God, Father of eternity, giver of wisdom and knowledge and ineffable dispenser of every spiritual grace, who knows all things before they were made, who made the darkness and the light, stretch forth your hand and put your Spirit, O Lord, in our hearts, that we may understand and retain what we learn and meditate on it in our hearts. Lovingly, mercifully, clemently, and gently inspire us with your grace. Teach, guide, and strengthen the thoughts of our minds to let your discipline instruct us to the end. And may the counsel of the Most High help us through your infinite wisdom and mercy. We make this prayer through Christ our Lord. Amen. I just wanted to remind each and every one of you that no exam defines who you are. No one exam or no series of exams tells you what you can or what you cannot do. I have been with many of you here for a couple of years, well, and I've seen you put in effort. No matter what grade you see on that paper, I am proud of each and every one of you. Yes, some of you all spent plenty of time on your phone, but you know what? So did I. And we know better, but we still did what we knew we weren't supposed to do. So, in all fairness, we get what we reap, but if you put in the work, you will get the results. So let's not focus on the negative, let's focus on the positive. All right? Even if those grades come and you see a set of trees and you want to plant agriculture, Badro, right? Even if you see 4s, whatever it is, remember, there's always a way to do what you need to do. These exams do not define the rest of your life, no matter what anyone tells you, unless you choose for it to be so. And remember that you have a choice. Sometimes it may not seem so, but you always do. And even if you're cornered into a situation where you think you don't have a choice, most times the only way is through, right? People have come before you and done these exams and stressed out the same way, and people will come after you and stress out the same way, but you are here now. Embrace this time, savor it, enjoy it. And know that you can be anything you want to be if you are willing to put in the work and have faith. Anyhow, guys, it's about that time. I will see you all when I see you all. Some of you all tomorrow, and some of you all, well, around the place. All right, guys. Amen. All right. On the live, I'll see you all. Oh, thanks, Greg. On the live, hold on for the live for a little bit. I'll come back just now. All right, guys. Make sure and get some sleep tonight.
That's
all right. I'm on the back of your pants. All right, guys. I'm gonna let you guys go. Right, on the live, I'm coming back just now. Just give me 2-3 minutes, right? What is sleep? Boy, if you don't want to sleep, you go ahead, but that's a risk you're taking, and I cannot advise that risk. Alright, Brianna, I'll see you around. Remember how it goes, right? Yeah, I got it here for you. Could you just in the classroom? Give me. Alright. 3724, pickup truck. Anybody? Well, that's Amy. Okay, cool. Alright, keep coming.
I can take that.
Yeah, I'll see you in church, right? Give me. Give me. Hello? No bueno. Stop. Stop. Let's go. Stop. What's that? Yeah, cupcake. Sorry. Let's go inside the room. Having cupcakes and a box and the table. I knew there was one extra like, who is it? Go ahead. Left hand side, left hand side. Right? So, anyone is anyone. Come. Keep going. We'll do that tomorrow for you. Ui. Aha. Questions? You know, Zoe asked for the cash budget that she went through. Which one? Alright, cool. My live people, how y'all doing? I gotta get isolated. Charles, but I can't let that message go, boy. You have obscene language. I can't put that there, sorry. This is manufacturing and companies. Alright, those in the live, just had to give me a few minutes, right? I just organizing something, but I'm gonna close off just now. So if you all wanna, I'm not gonna do any more work. I just have this thing here for you all. Alright. So it was fun having you guys on the live. I hope I helped and clarified some stuff. I'm really sorry I couldn't do more for you guys. Alright, I already started this thing a little later than I should have. Alright, unfortunately. But such is the situation sometimes. Now, let's not wish bad things on our friends or on anybody. Yeah.
Good night, Chris.
Good night. Oh, good night to you too.
Good night too.
Okay, good night to you too.
I didn't know it was coming fast.
Yeah, it was Fast and Furious for sure. Akeem, you're very welcome, Akeem. Alright, so for results, how do results look? Oh, like a grade slip. It's changed since my time, so and I haven't seen one in a while, so I'm real sorry, but I can't answer that question with any degree of accuracy. My apologies. So when you're doing POB, it might be a day or two before the exam. If I live in Port of Spain, Diego Martin. I feel like I can pull a solid 2 on this so far. Hope so. Hope we could do a 1. Right? Believe. I teach. I can. I just don't like it because it's just me barking on my throat for 2 hours. I did it for one day. Actually, Kyra's sister in 2016, she was part of that. The one time I did POB here. Alright, good luck, Liam. Let me know how it goes. Sorry, Annika, what you said?
I said I'll be tuning in for that.
No problem. That for printing is yours, eh? You're the best only I've ever had. Okay, thanks Terry, so I appreciate that. So the bio tutor. Bio. Alright, come on, sir. 1 second. Which part are you, Blue Diamond? Because 480-8714. The name is Michelle, or you could call her Miss Bash. Right? 480-8714 Miss Bash. Right? She does buy, but she's based in Central. She'll go on her site. Alright? Guyana gave me network. Yeah, boy, I wish it for me earlier too. I wish I was up since February, brother. Alright? I really look past Stefan, I hope you pass it too. Alright? I wish everybody good luck tomorrow. Previous live. Yeah, go and check it out. Ask people questions. Yeah. Bring that out one time. Should we go? Joshua, all right, Joshua, you're very welcome. I don't know, honestly, I'm really not sure. Renessa, you're very welcome. I appreciate you appreciating. And I can hear that stop printing this pull out, that's that one time, right? Because that's in a second batch to print. The partnership's printing now, the LLC's printing after. And manufacturing, you said, right? Mm-hmm. All right. I think it's just receipts and payments. Yes, I agree. Yeah, they said, yeah, pull that batch. Because and you can bring it and I'll staple it for you. That's paper, question paper. Of three manufacturing, yes. Manufacturing is the one to review. Was that sorry? Oh, yes. Yes, thank you everyone in live for joining in. It was my pleasure to be of assistance. I am sorry I couldn't have been of more assistance earlier. Yeah, I just off to review my whole textbook tonight. You know, sometimes you have to set ambitious goals for yourself, you know, brother. I mean, but try not to go too ambitious now, because yeah, you have something called sleep. I know some of you all say you're going all night, but be careful with that. I cannot advise that. I will not advise that. I will advise against it, but it is your choice. It works for some people. Excuse me 1 minute. I'll give you the number 480. Sorry, Blue Diamond, you hear me, right? 480-8714. 480-8714. Blue Diamond. 480-8714. 8714. 480-8714. Hello, good night. How are you? Good. Did you? Oh, sure. You want the next one? No, you're good? Alright. Yes, that's correct. Right, bring that, let me staple it, and I have the manufacturing printed inside here, right? Once you can see the years at the bottom, you could go on my Facebook page and you'll find all the solutions. They're in chronological order. Alright, Yeah, I printed out the ones you can write on the paper for this one, right? So that way you have room to do your stuff. No, I'll be serious on that. Don't worry about that.
I say
Mommy, let's see what brother said that.
no.
So what?
So you on Instagram? Yes. Look up Adapt Tuition on Instagram. Adapt Tuition. And manufacturing. Alanika, good luck. No matter how it goes, I hope it goes well.
I hope so.
Alright.
Well, let's go.
Okay.
I hope you get one.
Bye,
Yes.
Chris.
Alright, bye bye.
Let's see.
You see somebody small like this, you want to play. Come. Come now. Alright, bye. You know which one you be? Fool yourself. You know who it is? Honestly, Blue Diamond, I don't know. You had to call and find out. Lisa, George. Lisa, sorry if feeling that way, but I think that's the way a lot of people feeling, right? This is on the syllabus, Justin Greenwich. Yes, section 11, the last two specific objectives. Thank you for. You're very welcome, Esther. It's my pleasure. And yeah, we have to have a bit more faith and put in the effort too, right? The faith and the effort have to go hand in hand, right? Yeah, Lisa. Yeah, a lot of people feeling that way. Just like I said, take some deep breaths. Picture something you like and you enjoy. Trying to work in a negative mindset or when you're feeling badly is a bad strategy. So remember, nobody says you have to do things the hard way all the time. Sometimes you do. Other times, like I say, you have a choice, right? So you had to make a choice about what's best for you and how best to approach whatever it is you have to approach and to deal with it. Okay? For the Lord, and I hope every person got a class. I think there's a class, but yeah, you'll have to call her Blue Diamond and figure out what it is. If that will work out, message me again on Instagram. Think positive. Laka boss stars. Yeah. All right, folks. I have to go. I want to say good luck to everybody. Once again, don't stay up too late. When you open the paper, take a read through. Tick off everything you can do very easily or even medium difficulty. Do those things, and then after you do those things, go back and do the things that were a bit more difficult. That's my suggestion, but honestly, the way I do papers is I just start from the front and go to the back. But that's because usually I'm very, very prepared. That's not to show off on you all, it's just something that I prided myself on when I was in secondary school. And even now, but now I'm not as uptight as I used to be. Nia, I was sorry to hear that. I wish you were here earlier, I wish I was in his lives earlier. Fist bump, yeah. Cool. Thanks for the help. Jerome, I hope I said that correctly. Jaron, I'm not sure. I don't know if it's French pronunciation. My apologies. Alright guys, anyhow, I really had to go. Thanks again for watching. I wish you guys all the best. I will probably be doing some AdMath lives during this coming week because AdMath is a week from Wednesday. I will put up on Instagram when I'll be doing those. Okay, everybody. Good night. Good luck. And I hope to see you guys. I wish you guys all the success in the world. End stream.